Ja, det är lugnt. Okay, let's start. First question. Can you start by telling us a little bit more about why you're here in Stockholm?
We actually, we just got done with a run of South Park, and the DVD for Team America was coming out pretty much worldwide at about the same time. Mm-hmm. And so we're basically like, well, we can get the studio to pay for our tickets to go over. And then we'd never been to Stockholm before, and we'd heard it was great. So yeah. And it was great. We rolled in on a Saturday, and the sun was out, and it was totally sunny yesterday, too. So we think it's a really sunny place. It's great.
There's just a few times when somebody will pay your way to go to another country and talk to interesting people about your work, and that's a pretty fun thing to do for us. So,
yeah. So how long are you here for?
We've been here since Saturday.
Yeah, we're leaving tomorrow. So like 4 days.
4 days, yeah. And it's been great.
Okay. Have you seen anything of the city?
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of it, but I cannot pronounce anything, so I can't actually tell you what we've done. Yeah. We went to Skansen. Skansen. We went around Old Town.
Gamlestad?
Gamlestad. And then we walked and we saw the big dome on Garterdun.
Yeah.
Garterdun.
What was that?
The big dome, the big where the sports stuff is played.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we saw that, and we went on a boat. Oh, we went on a boat to Wisconsin.
But it was great to walk. Just walking around the Old Town was great because in Los Angeles, the oldest building we have is like 1962. So
we're we're total suckers for anything that's like more than 100 years old.
Yeah.
Matt, what is the nicest thing you can say about Trey?
What is the nice thing to say about Trey?
It's therapy.
We're going to work some shit out right now. I think Trey's a really hard worker, and I think he puts his all into his work, and I really respect that about him.
And Trey, what is the nicest thing you can say about Matt?
Matt's my friend.
That's nice. Matt, what's the worst thing you can say about Trey?
Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes, stinky butt.
Okay. And Trey, what's the worst thing you can say about Matt?
The Jew.
Jew.
I knew that was coming.
It was basically fat ass Jew.
Jew? I'll go. Well, he's an anti-Semite.
Sometimes he can be anti-Semitic.
Sometimes he's a Jew.
Trey, who would you choose to portray Matt in a movie about you two, and why?
Definitely Tom Hanks, because they look exactly alike.
And Matt, who would you choose to portray Trey in a movie about you two?
Probably Eddie Murphy. If not Eddie, no, not Eddie Murphy. It'd be Sean Penn, definitely, because Sean Penn hates us, and it would really bum Sean Penn out to have to play Trey.
Yeah. Okay. If you guys were asked by Jerry Bruckheimer to do an action movie, would you do it, and for how much?
Yes, I would love to work with Jerry Bruckheimer. Even though, like a lot of Team America is making fun of Jerry Bruckheimer movies, I'm fascinated by his movies and how big and successful they are.
It just seems like endless amounts of cash, and just go kind of different places around the world and have a good time. And
yeah, go different places around the world, blow stuff up, and get paid tons of money.
Yeah,
that sounds pretty good.
It seems that it was a lot of hard work doing Team America. Would you consider doing a sequel?
There is no way in hell we'll ever do another puppet movie ever again. It wouldn't matter. They could offer us all the money in the world, and we wouldn't take. I mean,
I wouldn't recover. It's not. Even if somebody said you can do one more puppet movie, and you get $20 billion, you'd be the richest person in the world. I still wouldn't do it because I don't think I would live.
It would be like someone saying, "Here, we'll give you $20 billion, and all you have to do is have this brain tumor." It'd be like, no, that's all right. I don't need your $20 billion.
How long did it take to do the movie?
Well, it took really off and on for about 3 years. Which is about normal for a movie, but the shooting of the movie started out scheduled as one camera for about 10 weeks, and we ended up having 4 cameras for about 15 weeks. So it means we were on one stage, and we'd be shooting Paris over here, aerial dogfight over here, love scene over there, and it was just, it was a madhouse.
You did not have 15 seconds off in your 18-hour days. I mean, it was just crazy.
Yeah, there were days you'd just forget to eat.
Yeah.
What were the reactions to Team America in the States?
I mean, mostly good. I mean, they were a little bit varied, and everything we do from South Park in all the years, there's most people really like it, and then there's a section of people that hate it and want us dead. And that section of people who hate us and want us dead is always kind of changing. But on this movie, it was the extreme left. They really, really didn't like this movie. For the most part, there are some people that did, but I mean, we got great reviews in the States, and you know, the response in England, which I went to England, was really great, and so far pretty good. But there is a small minority that hates us for doing this movie, definitely.
Which is good.
Which we feel like you have. If you're doing this kind of subject matter, you're always going to have people who don't like it. If every single person liked something we did, I would wonder about how
It would be like Shrek.
Yeah.
Matt, why is Trey the director and not you?
Because Trey's a good director, and I'm not. That's why. It's very simple. I'm not a director. I would be terrible at directing. So, I think it's very big of me to let Trey go ahead and do what he's good at.
You say in the extra material on the Team America DVD that you hate actors. Any comment on that?
We do. We do hate actors for the most part. And the misconception is that, at least for me, the misconception people think that I hate actors like, you know, Clooney and that I hate big rich people, famous actors. And the truth is that's not true. I hate actors. I hate even friends of mine and people I meet in LA who are trying to be actors. Like if that's the profession you're trying to be, I just immediately hate you.
I read somewhere, you told us before here, that Sean Penn had some things to say about his portrayal in Team America, the way you portrayed him.
Right.
Any comments on that?
Well, he didn't really. He had actually wrote us a letter. He wrote a letter to the world before he actually even saw the movie. So I can't say he was mad about his portrayal. I don't know why he was mad. He's just a mad guy. He knew that we had made fun of him in the movie, and that's all he knew, and that was enough to set him off. So I don't know. And if you've seen the movie, he's made into a little puppet, and a house cat eats him. And to be mad about that is kind of.
He's just sort of a humorless guy, obviously.
He must be insane.
Matt, you attended Columbine High School and you appeared in the movie Bowling for Columbine. Have you gotten any reaction from Michael Moore regarding his appearance in Team America?
Well, first, just to be told, I didn't go to Columbine High School, but I did grow up in Littleton, Colorado, and I went to a different high school. I did appear in Bowling for Columbine, but contrary to what everyone thinks, Trey and I did not do the animation that's right after my appearance. So I just want everyone to know that, because it's kind of infuriating that people think we did that. And no, I have not. We've not heard from Michael Moore about his appearance in the movie. No, I don't think we will either. I don't have a feeling we'll never hear from him.
Have you heard from any other celebrities appearing in the film?
We haven't heard personally, but we did hear that Matt Damon liked the movie, which is cool.
And we've met Matt before. Like he's a nice, normal guy, and I think he has a sense of humor, unlike Mr. Penn.
You like to make fun of celebrities. Are there any other big names that have been offended by your work earlier?
The only other one I can remember from South Park was that Barbra Streisand got offended.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can't remember if anybody got offended.
I read something about Robert Redford.
Oh yeah.
Did Robert Redford get offended
at Sundance? Remember he got because we did lap dance at Sundance and he got mad about that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, God, we've made them all so mad.
Do you ever get sick of each other?
Oh yeah.
I mean, especially we've been literally around each other every single day almost for the last 2.5 years.
Yeah, it's very important to, and we're good at it now, because we've been doing this for a long time. Because we spend a lot of time together at work, and now when we're not working, we go do other stuff with other people, and we get away from each other. Now, a lot of times we still hang out and do stuff too, but it is really important when you spend as much time working as we do that you also get the hell away from each other too. We're basically like a married couple. How much time we spend together. So, you get
even
sick
more really, because even a married couple even gets to go to work during the day and go do their separate things.
We try to get away from each other. It's healthy too.
Okay. Matt, who would you thank if you ever won an Oscar?
Who would I thank? I don't know. I guess I'd have to thank Trey. I think that'd be so funny if we won an Oscar. And we got up and I went, I want to thank Trey. And then Trey got up and went, I want to thank Matt. And we sat down. Just be the lamest thing.
I read somewhere that you're working on the 9th season of South Park. Is that right?
Yep. We're in the middle of the ninth season right now in the States. So we've got, 7 more episodes in November and December of this year. And until then, we're taking a vacation.
How long will the show air?
We don't know really, but, probably for a couple more years. But we don't have a set time, and
we don't even know what we're doing next month. So.
We only want to do it if it remains good. And right now it seems like it's good to us, so we'll keep going. The second it doesn't seem good, we're going to quit.
Have you met any South Park groupies?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, all the South Park groupies. The unfortunate thing is, unlike Led Zeppelin groupies or Van Halen groupies, all of our groupies are like 14-year-old pimpled boys. It's really unfortunate. So we don't have any girl groupies. It's really, we picked the wrong profession.
Yeah.
We should be in a band.
What do they say to you when they see you in the streets? Or
They just scream South Park or something like that.
Now they scream America, fuck yeah.
Yeah, America, fuck yeah. Yeah.
what's your next project?
Our next project is called Getting Bored. We're going to try to get bored. And because we realized that all of these things, and even South Park, whatever, came out of boredom. You know, it was out of like, you know, when you're sitting around bored, you come up with weird things. And like, we haven't been bored in 2.5 years. And so we're doing Project Get Bored this summer.
Yeah.
So that maybe it'll make us want to do another thing again.
We're starting tonight in Stockholm. We're going to go do Project Get Drunk. And so we're going to get drunk and see how that works.
Yeah.
Where are you going after Stockholm?
We're going to London for 4 days and then home. Then back to LA.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you.
I have